Still have all my triathlon gear here. I need to break this down, get it inside. Check out this crazy book. This is like a morbid book. Somebody left this in my restaurant, and it's just like a picture of like dead people. Isn't that crazy? What a sick, twisted book this is. Well, good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, March 21st. I did an hour of cardio this morning, ate 5 eggs, dieting severely. I'm in a low calorie deficit, trying to lose some weight for spring and summer and all the physical activities that are to come. I've put on some weight, about 20 pounds since the Ironman. Today's like a bureaucracy day. Just gonna go and do paperwork all day long. It's boring. You can come. I'll show you a few things, but nothing really special. Just a dreary behind the scenes of running the restaurant paperwork day. I'm upstairs at the harbor at a title company to pick up the earnest money for the house that we did not buy in Greenville, Texas. And for some reason, they're closed at noon on a Tuesday. Really awkward. I don't know if it has anything to do with that construction that's going out there with the guy painting, but I need my $5,000 back so we can deposit that into the company accounts and buy more groceries. Can't let a good trip go to waste. So I might stop over here at this local coffee shop, Huckabee's Coffee, and get like an Americano or something. Give me some extra juice for the long day of admin work I have. I have 4 hours to pound out a bunch of admin work before the 5 o'clock hour hits and businesses close down. It is quitting time. I just got done wrapping up a mountain of paperwork. It was successful on some fronts, but I wanted to end this video with some knowledge, some things that I think about, that I think are important, that I think a lot of restaurant owners overlook. Certainly, it has been overlooked in my restaurants, either by my management team or by my service team, and that is the restaurant ambiance. So here's 6 ways on how you can increase the ambiance in your restaurant. And hopefully, if you dine in one of my restaurants, you can see how I am implementing these strategies to make sure that the guest experience is magnifico. From the ground up, the first step is going to be developing a concept. In my case, I have Greek food. If it's a seafood restaurant, if it's a steakhouse, if it's a barbecue restaurant, like develop the concept, build that ambiance within the confines of what you're trying to project. In my case, I buy old jars and I buy Greek statues and I have grape leaves and things of that nature to signify all the Greekness that is going on in the kitchen. A big pet peeve of mine, and this is number 2, lighting and music. Is it bright and cheerful and light and airy for lunch? Are the lights turned all the way up? I put all of my lights on a dimmer, and I definitely recommend if you have a restaurant, you do the same if you can. And at nighttime, are the lights dimmed down? Is it romantic? Is it nice and moody? The look I'm going for in my restaurant, and every concept is different. Same thing with the music. Is the music played too loud? Can you not enjoy yourself while you're dining in? Or is it so quiet that you can hear the table next to you talking and it
almost interrupts your dining experience. So music and lighting. Furthermore, we have twinkle lights on the patio, as you saw me replace the other day. If you're following the daily vlog, we like to turn those on not only at nighttime, but also on a dreary, cloudy day, just to brighten up the street as guests drive by. And at nighttime, they are a beacon for when guests drive by or walk by other restaurants that might be in the shopping center or nearby. And of course, when they're dining out on the patio, it just adds this sexiness to the dining experience. All of the music that we play has to be licensed. I like to use Mood by Pandora, and I pay them $30 a month, and that keeps the pimps off my back, the ASCAP, BMI, and all of these music licensing companies that will come after you for fees and all these things. So make sure that you get yourself covered with something like that, where you pay a subscription, so that way you're not held liable for using copyrighted music in your business. Number 3, and this is an important one, create a memorable menu. And it doesn't have to be these hand-etched, hand-painted wooden menus that I use at my restaurants. It can be a paper menu, but put a lot of thought and energy and effort and emphasis in the production and the delivery of that menu, because that is like your calling card, and you can increase or decrease sales based on your menu. If it's too small print, the guests can't read, they get upset, it ruins the ambiance. If it's too, out of whack or too many different fonts, it's hard again to read and it ruins the ambiance if it's too crowded. There's tons and tons of factors that go into developing a fantastic menu. That could be an entire other video. But having a beautiful menu really shows the guests what kind of restaurant that you are. And I am a romantic and I am a traditionalist, so I love the idea of these old 1960s menus that I actually created, my grandfather created for us. So, but I think if you go on Etsy's a great place if you're looking for a unique menu. A lot of people out there that are in the arts and craft community will hand build those menus for you. So menu, so important to the ambiance of the restaurant. At the end of the day, everything is affected by service if you're running a full service restaurant. The food can taste bad if the service is bad, and the ambiance can be bad if the service is bad. The servers add to the ambiance of a restaurant. When you go to that ultra high dollar steakhouse and the servers are hand scraping the crumbs off of your plate and the servers are hand scraping the crumbs off of your table, that adds to the ambiance. When they present a bottle of wine tableside and they pour a sample to the gentleman who ordered the bottle to make sure that he approves of the bottle purchase, that adds to the ambiance. And I'm not saying you have to go ultra high end on the service, but the smiling server who's happy, who's joyful in life, is gonna create a different ambiance than the server who's jaded, who's upset, who's got a chip on their shoulder. If they come to my table side, it's obviously gonna dampen my mood and destroy the ambiance of the evening. Number 5, details. Again, this is something that I have continually preached and I probably need to hold accountable, but there are little micro things that don't matter to the servers or to the managers. It's like, let's just feed the people. And it's like, we're not there just to feed the people. We're there to create an unforgettable experience. Adding that mint sprig to like my Dolmades platter, or adding the rosemary sprig to the lamb shank, making sure that we're not giving an empty bottle of ketchup, ensuring that there's tzatziki sauce on every plate and parsley sprinkles, and that the cocktails are properly garnished. I mean, the cocktail is going to taste the same whether or not it has a lime wheel on it, but the presentation and the ambiance that creates is something that is unique to my restaurant. And unique to your restaurant if you own a restaurant. And it can be overlooked. Frankly, it's laziness and complacency at work. And it's my job as an owner and my manager's jobs to make sure that those high standards are maintained for the guest experience. My sixth and last tip on how to create a more stunning ambiance in your restaurant is personalize the experience. If you can remember guest names, which that is my weak point. I'm horrible with names. I'm great with faces. Jack, Cindy, so good to see you again. It's been a full week and we've missed you so much. Being able to recommend certain dishes and being knowledgeable. I guess this goes back to having a well-trained staff, but not asking the customers what they want, but instead suggesting and using adjectives and sizzle words to enhance the guest experience goes so far. Not only does it make the servers more money, it makes the business owners more money, but it also enhances the guest experience. Okay, that was a lot. I hope you found some. Okay, that was a lot. I hope you found some good use. Okay, that was a lot. I hope one or two of those hit home, or you appreciate the thought into the craft of running the restaurants that makes it look so seamless, and know that somebody's thinking about all these things. Not that it's always being implemented in my business, but I'm always thinking about these things. And I hope that you can take these into your business and they are cross-applicable to other businesses, not necessarily just the restaurant industry. That is the only industry that I can speak on. Okay, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go take my daughter for pictures for ballet and juggle being a restaurant owner and a family man and all these other things. Thanks as always for watching. It really does mean a lot. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked today's video. I saw that yesterday's video got a lot of likes and it was just like my introduction into the restaurant industry. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Your feedback is highly appreciated. And I will see you tomorrow.